Hello everyone, welcome back to our maths class. So today we are moving to our next topic, our new chapter, multiplication. Okay, so I know you all have studied about multiplication in your lower classes, right? Okay, then do you remember what you have studied? Let me check how many of you remember what you have studied in your lower classes. Okay, before moving to our chapter, let me tell you a story. Okay, Rohan and Sneha had two friends and they were playing in the courtyard. Okay, then Rohan told that we'll go and pick some mangoes. We'll collect some mangoes. Then, after collecting the mangoes, Rohan told that he has three boxes in his hand and he put four mangoes in each box. Okay, then asked Sneka, then can you tell me how many mangoes do you have in total? So what did Rohan tell? He has got three boxes and in each box he is putting four mangoes. Okay, then do you know children how many mangoes he have in total? Let's check it. How many mangoes does Rohan have in total? Okay, so what did Rohan tell? Rohan has got three boxes. Okay, and in three boxes he is putting four mangoes. Okay, boxes he is putting four mangoes. Then how many mangoes does he have in total? We can just add it and find out, right? 4 plus 4 gives the total number of mangoes, right? Then 4 plus 4 is what? 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 gives 12, right? So here the total is 12. So what we have done here? We have added the same number 3 times, right? We have repeatedly added the same number. Okay. So this we can represent in another way. Okay. So listen here children. Here 4 is added 3 times. Okay. So we can write it like this. 3 times 4 gives 12. Okay, what is it? 3 times 4 gives 12. We are adding 4 3 times and we get the answer as 12. So in multiplication we are writing it like this. 3 into 4 gives 12. This is the symbol for multiplication. So multiplication is called the repeated addition. Okay. We are repeatedly adding the same number and it is called multiplication. Okay. So how we are reading this? 3 times 4 gives 12. 3 times 4 gives 12. Okay. And here 12 is called the answer that we get after multiplying two numbers. So 12 is called the product. Here the answer in multiplication is called the product. Okay. And here 3 and 4 are called the factors. Okay. 3 and 4 are called the factors. Okay. So 3 times 4 gives 12. And here 12 is called the product and 3 and 4 are called the factors of 12. Okay. Now let's see some more examples. Okay. So here how many 3's are added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So how we can represent it? 7 times 3. 7 times 3 gives, what is it? 21. After adding 3 7 times, we will get 21. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 gives 9. 9 plus 3 gives 12. 12 plus 3 gives 15. 15 plus 3 gives 18. 18 plus 3 gives 21. Okay. So it's a 7 times 3 gives 21. Okay. And moving to the next one. Here we are adding 6 3 times. Okay. So 3 times 6 gives 18. 1 8 18. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 gives 18. Okay. Then moving to this one, here we are adding 7 5 times, right? So how we can represent it? 5 times 7 gives, and what will be the answer? Adding 7 5 times we'll get 35. Okay, after adding 7 5 times we'll get us 35. Okay, so this is called multiplication. Repeated addition is called multiplication. So we studied what is called multiplication. Then do you remember the tables that you studied in multiplication? The first table is of 1, right? So here 1 times 1 gives 1, 2 times 1 gives 2, 3 times 1 gives 3, 4 times 1 gives 4, 5 times 1 gives 5, 6 times 1 gives 6, 7 times 1 gives 7, 8 times 1 gives 8, 9 times 1 gives 9, 10 times 1 gives 10. Then look children, when we are multiplying a number by 1, what is the answer? That number itself, right? When a number is multiplied by 1, the product is that number itself. We will get the answer as the same number. Okay. So when we are taking any number and multiplying it with 1, the answer will be that number itself. Okay. So this is the first property that we are studying about multiplication. When a number is multiplied by 1, the answer is that number itself. And the answer in multiplication is called product. Okay. So when a number is multiplied by 1, the product is that number itself. So here it is all one digit number, whether any number. So if we are taking 1875 into 1 gives 1875 itself. When we are multiplying any number by 1, the answer will be that number itself. And do you know what happens when a number is multiplied by 0? When a number is multiplied by 0, the product is 0 itself. When we are multiplying any number by 0, the answer will be 0 itself. Okay, 1 into 0 gives 0. 20 into 0 gives 0 itself. When we are multiplying a number by 0, the product will be 0. Next, we are moving on to the multiplication of a number by tens and hundreds. Okay, now let's study how to multiply a number by 10. Okay, so here it is 3 into 10. So to multiply a number by 10, what you have to do is, you have to just add a 0 to the right of the number to get the product. Okay, so here what we have to do? We have to just add a 0 to the right of the number to get the product. So here the number is 3 and we added a 0 to the right of this number. Right to 3 we added a 0 and then we will get the product. So 3 into 10 gives 30. 30. 3 into 10 gives 30. Then next is 27 into 10. 27 into 10. What will be the product? We have to just add a 0 to the right of the number. So adding a 0 to the right of the number, it gives 270. 27 into 10 gives 270. Okay. Next, we are moving on to the multiplication by hundreds. So here we have to multiply 8 by 100. 8 into 100. So here look, for 10 we just added 1 0. Right. Then for 100 we have 2 zeros. So what we have to add? We have to just add these 2 zeros to the right of the number. So here 8 into 100 will come 800. Okay, we are just adding 2 zeros to the right of this number. Okay, so to multiply a number by 10, what we have to do is, we have to just add 2 zeros to the right of the given number. Okay, so here next is 61 into 100. 61 into 100 gives what will be? We have to add 2 zeros to the right of this number. So 61 into 100 gives 6100. Okay. To our next question. Here look, here we have to multiply 4 into 40. Okay. So 40 can be written as 4 into 10, right? 4 into 10 gives 40. So here 40 can be written as 4 into 10. Okay. Now look. First we can multiply 4 by 4. 4 into 4. What is 4 into 4? 4 into 4 gives 16, right? So on multiplying 4 into 4, we will get 16. Then what we have to do? Then we have to multiply 10. Okay, 16 into 10. Then to multiply number with 10, what we have to do? We have to just add a 0 to the right of this number. Okay, so our answer is 160. Okay, so to multiply a number with the multiples of 10, right? 40 is a multiple of 10. So to multiply it, here 40 can be written as 4 into 10. Okay, now first what we have to do? First we have to multiply the first two numbers. Okay, so here it is 4 into 4. 4 into 4 gives 16. Then 16 into 10 is also there. 16 into 10 gives what? 160. Okay, moving to the next question. Here it is 12 into 80. 12 into 80 is there. So 80 can be written as 8 into 10. 80 is 8 into 10. So what is the next step? Next we can multiply 12 into 8. Right. So what is 12 into 8? 12 into 8 is there. We have to multiply 12 and 8. And here 8 into 2. 8 into 2 gives 16. 16 is there. So we are writing 6 here. And 1 is carried to the next place, to the tens place. Okay. And here we are multiplying 8 with 1. 8 into 1. Any number multiplied by 1 gives that number itself. Right. So 8 into 1 gives 8. And also a carryover is here. So what we have to do with this carryover? We have to add this carryover. Right. So 8 into 1 gives 8. Then plus 1 is there. So 8 plus 1 makes 9. So it is 9 here. So it is 96. 12 into 8 gives 96. Right. So 12 into 8, after multiplying 12 and 8, it gives 96. Then also we have to multiply it with 10. Into 10 is there. Right. So on multiplying it with 10, what we will get? 96 into 10 gives 960. Right. We have to just put 1 0 to the right of this number and it makes 960. Next question is what? 9 into 600. Right. Here 600 can be written as 6 into 100. 6 into 100 gives 600. Okay. So what is the next one? Next we can multiply 9 into 6. What is 9 into 6? 9 6 are 54. So it is 54. 9 6 are 54. Then into 100. We have to just multiply with 100 also. So to multiply with 100, what we have to do? We have to just add 2 zeros. We have to add 2 zeros to the given number. Okay. And adding the 2 zeros, it means 5400. Okay. So 54 into 100 is 5400. Okay. Next is 13 into 300. 13 into 300. Then 300 can be written as 3 into 100. So first we have to multiply with 13 and 3. Right. 13 into 3. So 13 into 3 is what? 13 into 3. We are multiplying 13 with 3. Then 3 into 3 gives 9. Then 3 into 1 gives 3 itself. So it is 39. Right. So 13 into 3 gives 39 into 100. 100 is there. And 39 into 100 is what? 3900. Okay, so to multiply a number with the multiple of 100, what we have done here? We have just multiplied this 13 with this 3, right? And then added 2 zeros to the product. Also in this case, 9 into 600, we have just multiplied this 9 and 6 first. 9 and 6 first. And we got 54. And then we have just added 2 zeros to the right of this number. Okay. In the same way, when we multiplied with 80, 12 into 80, we just multiply with 12 and 8 first, right? 12 and 8, we got 96, and then just added 0 to the right of this product. Okay. So children, to do the multiplications, to do the calculation, you should be thorough with the multiplication table. Okay, you should study the tables correctly. Okay children. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Okay, thank you.